Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. Thank you for being here. You are the guys who make it all worthwhile, that's for sure. This is the tarot reading that is an audio version intentionally. What it does is help you with your manifestation by increasing your imagination capacity. If you have all the pictures put in front of you, your imagination gets soft, gets flabby, gets weak, and begins to kind of disappear. But if you make those same images in your head, your imagination gets stronger, your ability to manifest gets better. And in fact, the stronger your imagination, very often, the better your quality of life. Then, of course, there's the other benefit. If you just have this one picture, the tarot spread for today on the screen, you can just listen to me as I narrate through this. You go get a cup of coffee, tea, sandwich, cereal, whatever you want. It makes no difference. You're still following and you're still imagining with me. So it's good stuff, a double win. So let's begin. We go start in the bottom row. We go to the top row. The two center cards, top and bottom, are critical. And we begin with the Oracle card on the bottom, right there, dead smack in the middle. Chaos and conflict. Pretty much seems to be the story of life. Really doesn't make any difference what kind of life you have. There is always a little bit of chaos and conflict. However, the last 3 years, there's been one hell of a lot more chaos and conflict. And it turns out this chaos and conflict's been going on beneath the scenes, or beneath the surface, behind the curtain. We haven't seen it, but it's been going on all the time. It's only within the last 3 years we have actually been exposed, like Wizard of Oz, where they pull back the curtain and you get to see the wizard for what he really is. Well, that's sort of kind of what's been going on for the past 3 years. And 2023 is a reflection of that chaos and conflict. One more surprise, one more disaster, one more crisis. And that created the chaos. Conflict always does. Let's take a deeper look. Let's go to the far left. Front row, we have the Five of Wands. Now, wands are usually excitement, possibility, enthusiasm. The Five of Wands, however, by its nature, being the 5, the kind of the fulcrum between 1 and 10, the 5 is conflict and battles and bickering and pettiness, squabbles, discord. There seems to be a communication breakdown. Everybody agrees to disagree. And when you get right down to it, it's a lot of noise for nothing. I mean, after all, with the wands being involved, there's a lot of energy. Yeah. You could even say kind of enthusiasm for the battle, but there's nothing that gets accomplished. It's just a lot of noise. It's just a lot of distraction. And that sums up the past 3 years plenty good. Yeah, it hasn't amounted to a hill of beans. No question about it. But we got sucked in because we had to. We had no choice, we thought. 2023 is giving us some choices, some options. We can walk away from this conflict and bickering that means nothing. Although, that may take another battle to handle that. Different story for another time. But you are deciding to walk away from the useless bickering and conflict that really has pervaded your life. Maybe all of your life, frankly, but certainly within the past 3 years. So how do you deal with it? Well, you deal with it with the Queen of Swords. That's how you deal with it. Queen of Swords, very perceptive, very clever, very straight talking with herself. Remember, this is a manifestation reading. So I'm not concerned about the other people in your life. Doesn't make any difference. You know, other tarot readings, oh, you're going to have this, you're going to meet a Scorpio, you're going to meet a Gemini, oh, you're going to... No. The energy all begins and ends with you. It's how you perceive to what's around you. It's how you react to what's around you that makes all the difference. That helps to manifest, or not. So the Queen of Swords says all this bickering from the Five of Wands can end when you understand that it's useless, it's pointless. You get the idea. You're very realistic. You see clearly. You're straight talking with yourself. Because when you are with yourself, when you have the ability to do this, whatever it is with yourself, you can do it with others. What do you got to do? You got to love yourself. That's the Knight of Cups. Knights always bring something with them. Knight of Cups brings love, consideration for yourself. Not selfishly, because people always go, well, that's kind of narcissistic. No, it's not. Narcissists don't love themselves, don't even like themselves, but they pretend. And they take out their dislike on themselves on other people around them. Knight of Cups, not that at all. He's sensitive, emotional, loving, caring, and introspective. So, to walk away from the Five of Wands bickering, you need to see yourself clearly. Love yourself. Bring some light into your world, because that's what it's going to do. That's the Sun card. When you can be honest with yourself, see yourself for what you really are, all the good stuff and bad stuff, and yet still learn to love yourself, respect yourself, value yourself, you get that Sun energy, that powerful energy that opens things up, that makes things possible. It illuminates. There's warmth, there's clarity. You see things very clearly. And the Sun, boy, I'll tell you, I live in an area where we, especially in the wintertime, we can not get sun maybe for weeks at a time. And boy, you get that in that first day where you get sunshine all day, you can see it on everybody's face. They're smiling, they're happy. There's a little more bounce in their step. That's what you want in your life. And the way that you get it, stop the bickering. And it may even be with yourself, not necessarily other people. You're battling yourself. You're having inner stuff going on with you, and you don't know which way to go, so you stop it. You take the Queen of Swords energy. You begin to think clearly. You be honest with yourself, straight talking. You love yourself. Yes, I am worthwhile. I know I don't feel like it most of the time, and the world doesn't help me out, but I am going to work on loving myself. All of a sudden, you get that Sun energy, that first day of sunshine after several weeks of gray, which, of course, we get around here quite a bit. And boy, oh boy, that first full day of sunshine feels mighty good. Let's go up to the second row. Right there we have the Knight of Swords. Again, Knights always bring you gifts. Swords are your thoughts, ideas. The Knight of Swords is incisive, intelligent, knowledgeable. Acts with certainty. Remember, swords are thoughts, ideas. You begin, once you stop bickering with yourself or others, once you decide to make the commitment to being honest with yourself, love yourself, you begin to get the energy to begin to start to clearly move ahead and resolve your issues. You become more incisive. You act with more certainty. Yes, I know I need to do this. Yes, I know I need to show appreciation for myself. And the next card emphasizes that, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, if nothing else, knows what her self-worth is. She's resourceful, she's down to earth, stable, very trustworthy, and not particularly flashy or showy. Pentacles aren't not that way. There's a slow quality, almost a geologic quality, if you will, to Pentacles, but they get there. So think differently about yourself. See yourself differently. You will begin to value yourself. And of course, it's kind of interesting. In this reading, we have three queens. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. We just had the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to now the Queen of Swords from a different deck. So it's three queens. Three queens help establish. The kings may set the storyline up. They may set the agenda up, but it's the queens who see it through. And so you have this tremendous energy, this clear thinking, this appreciation for yourself, this valuing yourself. Deciding I'm not going to battle with myself anymore, that bickering we started with. You may be bickering with other people, but my guess is you're really battling yourself. See yourself as worthwhile. See yourself honestly. Love yourself. And then you get to that Four of Wands, the place everybody gets. It wants to anyway. It's harmony, stability, home, partnership. Ooh, it's wonderful stuff. 1111, right? It's good stuff. So that's the idea. You want to get to a place of stability. You want to get to a place where with the wands you feel plugged into your life. That's what the wands bring. You know, it's like having an electrical device. Or maybe your phone. USB port. Boom, you plug that in, phone comes to life. That's what you're looking for. That's what the Four of Wands, the 1111 card is. But the only way to get there is to quit bickering with yourself and maybe others, to see yourself and them clearly, to admit, to be honest with yourself, to love yourself, to inspire yourself by valuing what you really are and just being forthright, taking it on head first. Final card up top, vice versa card. It's the Four of Swords. Remember, swords are ideas and thoughts, right? Four of Swords. It looks like he's sleeping, but he's really recuperating. He's de-stressing. That's what you need to do. Quit the bickering. Five of Wands. Quit the bickering with yourself and others. Decide, I'm going to stop. I'm going to make a commitment to be honest with myself. That's the Swords energy. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to see the best in myself as often as I can. You're not going to do it every time. We're human, but you're going to do it as often as you can. Learn to love yourself. Learn to value yourself. End the chaos and conflict. Come hell or high water, you want to end the chaos and conflict, which begins with you. And you can make the world just a little bit better place by deciding enough. Enough with that Five of Wands energy. I want to love myself. I want to value myself. I want to be plugged into my life. I know how to do it now. Stop the chatter. Stop the chatter. Make a commitment. Hell or high water, I am going to take a whole different tact in 2023. And that's what 2023 is all about. It's time for movement, time for action, time to get off the beam. Begin with ending the chaos and conflict in your life. That's the read. Back tomorrow with another manifesting tarot energy for you. I hope you're with me. You always make it bestest for sure. I don't know if there's such a word, but the heck with it. I'm just making it up as I go along, right? So you and I get together again. Between now and the next time when we do manifest together, as always, peace and blessings.